Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. Guys, I have missed you so goddamn much. Working out with technical difficulties here, but I finally managed to get another deck, and hopefully we'll be able to record something today. And guess what? I'm sick now too. Got it from my kid, and apparently everybody's sick. Because why the hell not? So my voice is gonna be pretty messy. So what I've seen lately is a rise in popularity of the Shout Scout, Ram Scout theme, and I decided to build my own thingy. It's based on our own Shout Scout that we showcased a couple of weeks ago, I believe. So we have Drain Vitality, Ward Wall, Fighters Guild Recruit, Finish Off, Thieves Guild Recruit, Galen the Shelterer, Giant Bat, Sanctuary Pet, Soltaire, Three Feather Warchief, Murkwater Scourge, Territorial Viper, Hollow Death Priest, Shadowfen Priest, Thorn Hiss Mage, Ordinary Necromancer, Shippoint Dragon, Sizer Han, Zivkin Banelord, Red Brahmin, and Parthenax. Now it's funny because this kind of deck just receives some buff from the Three Feather Warchief, which basically behaves like a Zivkin Banelord, but instead of affecting an entire lane, it just destroys one creature. So it destroys one creature when you have a Shearpoint Dragon. So, in case you don't want to use the Zivkin Shearpoint combo to get rid just of one little tiny creature, but which basically translates into that creature being something OP that will kill you or render you useless for the rest of the match, you've got the Three Feather Warchief. The rest of the cards are almost exactly the same. We have a lot of finish off. Sizer Han works excellent with Shearpoint Dragon or with Zivkin Banelord if you want to clear an entire lane and don't have Shearpoint Dragon at your disposal. As always, you can ramp up, you can buff your shouts, and you can go into infinite Alduins with Galen the Shelterer. You can initially Galen. Well, somebody pointed out that it's not Galen, it's Galen. Okay, we'll use Galen. You can Galen the Ordinary Necromancers, making them a 6/6. Then you can bring back Galen the Shelterer, and you can use it on Shearpoint Dragons or Parthenaxes. So it's basically all that you can find to make multiple copies and to be nasty as hell. Now it's safe to say that you should not go aggro with this deck. It's a control mid-range deck, but you don't have those big creatures except for the Parthenax and Red Brahmin, and of course Sizer Han, but you mostly tend to go towards control. You've got the Territorial Vipers to deal with stuff, and you can always finish off the game if you don't like what's happening with Giant Bat and Soltaire. So if by any means you manage to upgrade the Soltaires, Giant Bat with Soltaire just gives you a 7/7 Giant Bat. Of course, you can also Galen the Giant Bats, and that will give you 5/5 Giant Bats, 3 of them in your copy. Yeah, I know, this deck is pretty insane. You should definitely try it out. It has provided me with a lot of fun during testing, so I'm gonna hop onto ladder and try to record some games. Alright, so it's our second game of the night. Recording failed for the first one, not to mention that I had to record the intro 3 times. But none of this now. We'll keep these. We're fighting against an even Heart Pact. Rank 1, almost out of rank 1 into Legends.
I smell the stench of the
Barrel Stalker. We can ignore that, or we can just shackle it. Yeah, let's shackle it. We don't want our opponent gaining too much HP early. We want to control it. So we'll just skip our turn. I haven't received any response yet from Apple regarding the issue. But it seems not the only one complaining about it. Oh, hey. Just had a quick chat with Archmage Nemo. I'm trying to record. Hopefully it won't fail this time. Interesting. How can we get rid of that? Easy. We have a feather in hand. There's a feather, and we'll use finish off. Goodbye. Thanks, Nemo. We'll definitely need all the luck we can get in getting this video up and running. For the mighty. Yeah, that was a big threat. We got Saisahan. And we managed to boost our magic a little. Oh, and I forgot to mention, our opponent is playing Singleton. It's going to be interesting. Ashlander Punisher. And Mordecai. Getting back 5 HP and a rune. Looks like we just started the game, right? Well, not exactly. So we can go face here. There's nothing that we can do except get rid of that Mordecai with a Territorial Viper. And we'll just place this one here. It'll take good care of that Ashlander Punisher. Well, except if he's got, like, Unstoppable Rage in hand. Nope. It's Crushing Blow.
For the
That's very good. Will we see a Swift Strike? Nope. We will not. This ward wall doesn't help much. Now, a Viper could clear up problems, but I think a Sheer Point Dragon is much more better. Why? It's because we can place Isahan and get rid of it, but I'm not going to place Isahan for just one creature.
Will not suffer your presence.
Interesting. A Silence. Will he trade or not? That is the question. He's got 6 more Magicka, well, down to 5 cards. He doesn't get his draw up and running, he's going to be out of stuff pretty soon. A good trade. Although, probably wouldn't have gone for the trade. So I'm just building up my cards. My opponent's enemy, time. Ooh, we've got Parthenex already. We just need Golem. And goodbye. I won't drop Saisahan yet. So what I will do is just pass the turn. Playing Saisahan for just one creature is pretty bad. Okay, what we have here? It's Galen. And we have 12 Magicka. And we can Galen again. Let's have a quick vote in the comments. Who wants me to call it Galen? Who wants me to call it Galen? I think Galen is much more artistic. It adds a flavor to the card. Took good care of that Dark Seducer. Plate. That's drawing cards. Vigilant Giant. Okay, I could use... I could use some removal. Now, the problem is, if I play Territorial Viper, I risk an Unstoppable Rage. If that can't even exist in my opponent's deck, it's going to be pretty nasty, because that 8/8 is going to deal a lot of damage if he manages to Rage. So, I'm going to play Parthenix and see what I get. Ooh, we've got a 0-cost Solitaire. That's going to come in handy. We've got a 2/2 Drain Vitality and a 2 damage from the Fire Shout, Fire Breath. That's exactly what I need to get rid of that on that Vigilant Giant. Unfortunately, we have to sacrifice our Red Brahmin. Well, at least we got our Parthenix cycle in. Gold Brand. That's 4 damage. Probably finish off. Not leaflurker. Nicely done. Well played. Now I'm just gonna wait for some cards here and there. I have to be wary of that Gold Brand, because the next Shearpoint Dragon is gonna get insta-destroyed. Let's get up Parthenix again. Ow. It hurts when I laugh. We got some good shouts here. 2 Fire Breaths. Oh, breasts. No, not boobs. A Fire Breath. And with 10, we can get rid of that Dark Seducer. Damn, this shout is pretty handy. Y'all torch.
Lead me into battle.
And we spawned a something spirit. It's a Nord spirit.
Be silent.
Okay. Ooh. We're gonna play here. I'm hoping that my opponent will pop up what? Oh, I was expecting Siege's Frost Mackay, but damn. A conscription. That's pretty ingenious, I must say. So here comes into play Sai-Sahan, and that's why I kept it. Literally had no idea that Sai-Sahan will come in so useful right on this turn.
I will keep the ambulance safe from harm.
Goodbye, almost everything. Get rid of that. Gonna get rid of the rallying creature. And why not gain some HP in the process? We can revive Parthenix again if we want to. Or we can even get back Sai-Sahan and use it with Sivkin Balon. We just have to pick our poison. And regarding lethal, it's going to be pretty simple. Once we manage to get rid of all my opponent's cards in hand, then it's going to be like a walk in the park. That's what this deck needs. an opponent with an empty hand. Uh-oh. Oh, and my opponent just got a free Parthenax. Well done.
We draw power from their blood.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Yeah, he basically cleared everything. I underestimated this Singleton Ebonheart Pact. Now, how to deal with that lane? Well, I either bring Saisahan or I bring Shearpoint Dragon. But I can't play them in the same turn. That's for certain. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so let's soul test something. So we ought to pick, let's pick Saisahan. And we buffed him, which is good. So we're gonna shackle. So my opponent does not drain that much. We'll probably see some face damage, which will be well received. And we will draw some cards. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Nope. Okay, my opponent has a really good drawing mechanism set up. And Magicka increase. This match is going to be tougher than I expected. That's one of the buffed up Galen Parthenaxes. Let's Zivkin and goodbye. Thank you. Now, my opponent's Gold Brand can easily deal with that Saisahan. I don't care. I have Parthenax in hand, so I'll play that again, and again, and again, and again, until the end of times. Is my voice more sexy when it's damaged? Ouch. I'm trying not to laugh. I can't help myself. Uh-oh.
Pretty flowers.
We're probably gonna see... Damn it, my opponent managed to destroy my expected results again. I was gonna say Archer's Gambit, or maybe Squish the Wimpy. Let's draw Parthenax again. Okay, and let's drain Vitality on Chichiro. No more slayings for you. No more card drawings for you. Let's go face. Couldn't care less. We have another zero-cost Solitaire. Bringing back Parthenax again. Oh, I managed to laugh now. Nothing happened. That was a relief. Ah! Sword of the Inferno. Why didn't I think of that? Goodbye, Parthenax again. Thank you for allowing me to summon it again. Probably next turn. We'll see what kind of cards we can draw here. Couldn't draw Burglar and drain life. Yeah, he probably would have been dead. Formal Magicka. Is something else gonna hit the board or not? Nope. It's our turn now, and we can basically be very, very evil here. And just hit face. And we're gonna drop Parsonix again. And we're gonna get rid of that with some Fire Breath. 10 damage. Eat the fire. So we've got pretty much lethal. If nothing else happens, that's 14 damage in the channel lane alone. As an alternative, we could have dropped two Shadow from Priests and get rid of that support and silence the draining creature. The red, yeah, that does not help. Oh, and by the way, that was the last shout of my opponent's generated shouts by Parsonix. Oh, damn it. My opponent has 16 HP. Sifkin Banelord. We're gonna pounce for 14 damage. But first, 10 damage, Fire Breath. Take that. And yeah, let's get rid of that support. It's getting annoying. So this was it. Most likely, we're gonna see if this recording is not dead. Also, it's gonna be pretty disappointing because it was a great match. My opponent had a lot of interesting moves and combos. Luckily, Sai Sahan and Zivkin Banelord came to the rescue. We were able to recover into infinite Parsonixes. Territorial Viper and Belligerent Giant. We still have lethal. Oh, no, we do not. Well, we can go lethal with a one-hit face, and we can Solitaire or Ordinary Necromancer, our Territorial Viper dealing 2 damage. But I'm very curious to see what shouts will Parsonix generate yet again. So we'll just go grab our Parsonix from the graveyard. And we're gonna deal 1 damage, and we're gonna drop Parsonix again. And we're gonna use Dragon Aspect to take in some damage and to get rid of that Belligerent Giant. And that's it. It's pretty much game over. I mean, there's nothing that my opponent can do to prevent lethal. Not even Siege of Strauss-Mackay. It was a good game. Thank you for the match. Nice singleton, by the way. Fingers crossed. Let's try to hop onto our next game. Alright. The recording did not fail. You can't possibly imagine the joy in my heart right now. I'm fighting against a legend. Just Zargo, and he's playing Dagoth. Could be me Dagoth, could be some other nasty stuff. We'll just have to see which is which. We have a lot of good cards already, although I don't really like those 2 Solitaires in hand. Actually, I do. What am I saying? That sound always cracks me up.
Let's shed some light on it.
Yeah, this is mid Dagoth. Oh, and I'm hungry, by the way. And I need to take my pills.
I have
It's gonna be interesting to see if my opponent will play the Firebolt on the marked by the Scourge. No. Okay, this does not look like mid-range Dagoth. We're just gonna ramp here. No, maybe it is. I don't know. Firebolt. That won't cut it.
by the fires of Oblivion.
Dagger for Mage. Of course. So it is mid-Dagoth, but with some interesting flavors added. Or it could be Burn Dagoth? Burn Dagoth. We've seen Ice Spike. Let's get rid of Daggerfall Mage. And let's get that Old Murray to just 0 attack, so he won't be able to trade with my Thornhiss Mage. Your playmate. No, I'm not your playmate. Damn it, that exited so wrong on so many levels. That's a Hand of Dagoth, which we cannot hit yet. But we can shackle it nonetheless.
You will die where you stand.
So, not wasting our curse there would have been great. Why? Because Shipway Dragon and a curse would have dealt with the Hand of Dagoth pretty easily. That's a Firebolt, and it's gonna get rid of
We'll put a stop.
the Sanctuary Pet. Okay, that's a ward. I haven't seen that card in play in ages. Almost. But we can get rid of Hand of Dagoth easily. We've got Drain Vitality, which from -1/-1 will translate into -2/-2, thanks to our Shipway Dragon. We'll just get rid of the ward there. And we'll hit for face.
I stand ready.
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I have to take my pills. My stomach is making weird noises. Oh, that's just nasty. That's another Hand of Dagoth. Just popped up in the shadow lane with 2 guards. And 1 guard has ward, and the Hand of Dagoth also has ward. Now, how to deal with that? We don't have Galen, we don't have buffed up Ordinary Necromancers yet. We could try to draw some cards, or we could try shackling.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
Unfortunately, that 7 damage Thornhiss Mage is gonna die. And that was kinda our main damage dealer. Well, we can't have everything. Oh, Sanctuary Pet, thank you. That Altmare Flameslinger is getting annoying, we should get rid of it. that kind of blocks me from getting rid of that Hand of Dagoth. But we have Territorial Viper. Actually, never mind that. Sivkin Banelord.
Grievous!
Let's get Shearpoint Dragon. And let's get rid of that Warded Guard. And goodbye, Hand of Dagoth. Hello, damage. You know, we can actually go with Sivkin in the field lane if things get too nasty over that. Tovos Magister. Oh, never mind that. We'll go Sivkin in the Shadow lane. That will also destroy the Flameslinger. Goodbye, Shadow lane again. Let's see what my opponent had in hand. Wow. That was a mean card. You barely see that in play nowadays. Actually, if I think correctly, Lava Atronach being Daedra, the opponent could have some like random invade mechanic in hand. I seriously doubt that. So it looks like game over. That's not enough damage, is it? Nope. But it sure looks like game over from my perspective. Let's see what we can bring back. Let's bring back a Thorn Hiss Mage. That will provide with some guard in the field lane and allow me to push 3 extra damage from the field lane in case the Shadow lane dies suddenly. The opponent could be playing the Red Ear, just like my previous opponent. Oh, this must be a record. If this video also survives. This is gonna be very, very nice. 2 games connected on camera. That will be insane.
It has been an engaging hunt.
And it will allow me to eat and go to bed. Yeah, that won't cut it. This is game over. Thank you, Jargo, for the game. So, that was an interesting Dagoth deck. Thank you guys for watching. A big shout out to my Astartes and Praetorian channel supporters. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.